everybody, this is Blackout. Welcome back. Um, I am in my Aurora, and I'm really loving this ship. When you customize it, I don't think there's a better ship in the game for what it can do. Alright, so hello UEE Naval Reserve. This is my old ship. This is what I fly. It's basically going to save your lives if I can help it. Um, it has the UEE library in it for distinguished service. I did my job. It has the Expedition Quantum Drive in it for long distance travel. I'm a scout. It has the Quick Cool and Sun Flare and Target Shield generators in it for propulsion and lightweight, efficient weapon systems. It has the Arrestor 3, which I'm hoping to turn these into EM missiles because my job is to knock out enemy vessels and not destroy them. Your job is to blow them up. My job is just to get them out of my way. So I have the distortion cannons to, with them gimbaled, so that way I can take the ships out of the fight. As a medic, I look like a scientist. I'm basically, let's see if it shows up in the game yet. No, it doesn't anymore. Alright, so my undersuit is the beacon that offers total protection against environments and vacuum. My weapon is the Karna with the energy pistol, full plasma cap, and this giving me 120 rounds of the Karna and 120 rounds of the Arclight energy pistol. A very well balanced meal. Here we have the Horizon helmet, but I can change that to the G2 for medium armor if I need to. But the Horizon gives me good visible working space in the depths of space when I'm picking you guys up. It's the Max Flex core and arms. Eventually, I think these pouches will give you more utility items than just this one, and I think there will be more utility items in the game for like healing people and being a medic. So my goal is multi-role. I'm going to be able to defend you guys with a Karna weapon that can go 3-round burst, charge shot, or full auto, and I will have plenty of rounds to get the job done and keep you guys alive. I will have a pistol that can do suppressive fire. I will have an environmental suit that can handle extreme conditions, so that way if you guys are on a planet somewhere that you've been downed, I can pick you up and take you to my ship. We've got a bed, and you can have a logout point or a transit point. I'm going to have the mini cargo box for 6 standard cargo units of basically survival gear. It's going to have ammunition. It's going to have med pens, oxypens, and food. And with the different kinds of ammunition we have, I'm not sure if we're going to have a standard loadout for what kind of weapons we use as a military force, but I'm going to try to round up our usual suspects and have ammunition on hand on my ship for that. So that would be about, food, metapens, and oxypens are 3 of the SCU, and then that would give us 3 different kinds of ammunition to put in the boxes. So probably more Karna for me. Not sure, maybe pistol ammo, so that way you have some pistol ammo, and maybe ammunition type, maybe grenades. So that way you have basic pistol ammo, Karna ammo, and grenades. So that way I can keep myself supplied as well as you. I think that would probably be the best overall solution to that problem. So that's what I'm hoping to do with the game. When we deploy, I'm going to have basically every single different kind of drop ship available in the game. So what that means is we have options. We don't have to specifically adhere to a single type of drop ship to get us to where we're going. We have then battlefield parameters, needs, wants, supply lines, etc., that will basically tell us what kind of ship to bring. And that's why I didn't just choose one. I could have picked just like a C2 Hercules and done something crazy and just had heavy, large ships everywhere we go. But I even wanted to go with something like the Stalker, so that way we could put 6 troops in basically a bounty hunting ship. And when you put it in a bounty hunting ship, people don't see that as a drop ship, but it can be used, I think, if you don't turn in any bounties, as a drop ship, just as a quasi drop ship. So you have 6 personnel that you can transport in a Stalker. Same thing with the Cutlass Blue. That will be a little bit more stealthy than usual, and so we don't have to rely on combat prowess all the time. We can be a little bit more subversive. And then we have things like the Redeemer, where when we need to go all out offense, we could do that with roughly 6 personnel as well. And that's a drop ship that you can basically just jump out the hatch on the bottom. You don't have to land. So that's a little bit more of an advantage over the, say, even the Valkyrie, which is a drop ship that's also a gunship. Since it has the hatch on the Redeemer, and you don't have to land, you can hover and you can drop. It's a little easier. The Valkyrie is going to be landing craft with weaponry support, with vehicle support and others. The Prowler is when you have a really large task at hand and you want to go unseen. You get about 20 personnel together in that bad boy, and you silently find your way towards the enemy base, and you hit them by surprise. It's basically a special forces platform. And then you have something like, I don't know, what else we got out there? The Hoplite. The Hoplite is a fighter escort, and what you would do is you would drop down your 6 people, and then you would give them air support. So, we have options. I'm going to have every ground-based vehicle in the game, the Nova tank as well, as soon as it comes out on sale. And that's all really exciting. I mean, that's just really cool. So my role with you guys is dropship pilot / medic / scout. And then what I can do if we go military, and you need me on the ground, I will just be a normal grunt like everybody else, grab my suit and go. I will probably have a medium mount layout, as is my favorite one. So 30% damage reduction is just fine, and I use my Karna, so I'd be highly mobile. I wouldn't really need any other weapons than my Karna and my pistol, even with a medium outfit, but the damage reduction is nice, and it gives me more chances to put in more rounds per unit, so I can go on full auto and just start wailing on people. That's what I'm hoping to do with you guys. I've really enjoyed my time with you so far, and I'm not under any kind of, I'm just an auxiliary player right now. But one of the things I want to show you guys with this particular ship is there's a glitch in it. Let's see if it happens. It starts, there's a sun that just shows up if you have your shields up. So we're gonna turn those bad boys off. Put my weapons up.
Weapons system is off.
Alright, so this is basically what I'm looking at doing. you have no engines, no anything. I'm awaiting orders. So we go stealth mode from here, and then engine on.
Engines are on.
And that's just how quiet she runs. So they're not going to see me drop into your zone. They're not going to know that I'm there for the most part. It'll take them a lot to find me. 709 EM and 574 IR is just insanely small. The speeder bikes are about that size. So if I can get you supplies, if I can get you out of the combat zone, if I can keep you alive, if I can blaze a trail for you to get out of trouble that you're in, we're awesome. So to that end, I'm going to have the Yellow Jacket GT210s on the nose, and when I power up,
Weapons system
depending
is
on the
on.
system, I will do this. I will power down one system and power up, say, this is the wingtips. So this is my distortion cannons, and then this would be the main weapons, which would be my GT210s. The GT210s would be covering you on ground, and the distortion cannons would be covering you in the air. Now my weapons are now powered on, and as they heat up and get ready, my EM is only 2,000. That is bad. That is really awesome. If you guys had any idea how good that is, oh, I hope so. So there's no targets in the area. I have 2 size 3 missiles I can use, and that can take out a very large target. What else have I got on this thing? Well, I just want you to know, I'm your dropship pilot. That's my main goal in the game. When you're with me, that's what I want to do. I want to put you on the ground. When I'm with you, I'll do whatever you want. That's just the bottom line. So expect me to run a Karna most of the time. It's a good weapon, solid. Multiple choices to fire allow me situational adaptability, and I like that. I'm hoping one day that they put in smoke grenades. That would be really cool, because then I would be using those a lot. Anyway, I'm going to now log out of the game. Thank you so much for allowing me to be in your organization. I'm having a great time hanging out with you guys. When you are in game with me, you guys are in charge. All of this theory crafting doesn't make a daggone bit of difference if I'm not on a team player. So just count me in as part of the team.